Hi, Jay Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jax, and we are at 1861 West 33rd Street on the west side of Jacksonville. 33rd is a fairly busy road, but it's not like a main thoroughfare, although it is there is a decent number of cars going by for a neighborhood street. The neighborhood here looks pretty nice. The homes look like well taken care of, lawns mostly mowed. They're not falling down or anything, not seeing boarded up windows or any of that kind of thing in this particular neighborhood. There is a couple of larger lots that are for sale, but mostly the homes here look okay. So this 1861 is a cinder block block construction home on a slab, which means that you're not going to have the foundational problems that you can see in off-grade properties, probably. In any case, we'll check. There are gutters, which is a surprise actually, because that's not typical for Florida. And I don't know what the roof looks like because this is a fairly flat roof. And although I think I've got the camera on it, I can't actually see it up there myself with my eyes. But hopefully the roof looks pretty clean. There might be some debris from the tree there, but what we're looking for is a lack of curling edges and the sands being well attached still to the roof. I think I can tell that this is an architectural, which is great. I can tell that because of the drip edge here. Looks like the way that the shingles are up to the drip edge looks like architectural. So in any case, let's get around the rest of the outside here. Single pane aluminum windows with the screens still in. Thank you. Too bad about these being single pane though, because that lets out all of the cold or hot air depending on the time of year. It does not insulate at all. It just transfers the temperature from the outside to the inside, whatever that is. We've got a cage over an in-the-wall AC unit, which makes me wonder whether or not there is actually central air in this place. I guess we're going to find that out. Little patio in the back. The concrete is pretty broken up back here, but for a patio, we don't really care. I like the size of the backyard. It's not too big and it's not too small. Thank you for that. We have some growth in the patio coming up through those cracks. Definitely going to want to get your spray out and deal with that. A little Roundup will take care of that problem really, really fast. So, because you definitely have a lot of it. Looks like the house was repiped. And the reason why I say that is with it being on a slab, normally the pipes run underneath, but we've got some piping sticking up out of the ground and going into the walls here, which is kind of typical of that. Now, there is definitely central air. We have the air compressor here. It's a good one, but it looks like it's been around for a couple of years. Have to look to see actually when that was put in. Don't know if it works or not, but we'll find out when we get inside. The soffits and the eaves all look nice on this house. And I'm going to back up here a little bit and see if I can get a look at that roof. I have to go back quite a ways. Yeah, even when I back up this far, because it's such a flat roof, it's just impossible to see it. I can't really tell how new that roof is or what kind of condition the roof is in. Sorry about that, guys. I wish I could give you better information on that, but the permits should be there and available to look at to see when the roof was put on last. Side of the house here, on this side anyways, a little overgrown. Definitely needs some trimming. You've got some holes up here in the attic space that absolutely need to be taken care of, because what you get with holes like that is birds and bats living in your attic, and you absolutely don't want that. That is a stinky, nasty mess that is better left to other people that are more deserving than you are of having that kind of a problem. Okay, so that's the outside. And, for a brick home or a block home, looks okay. There's things that you could do with this concrete slab that's down here. If you wanted to expand out a little bit, you probably would be able to do that, although you wouldn't be able to do anything with this piece of it. But you could break that up and put a new gravel bed down and re-pour that if you wanted, or just leave it as a deck to walk around on. That's probably the thing that I would do. So we're going to head into the house here in just a moment. We'll get up to the front door, and then we'll head on in and take a look at what the inside of that property looks like. Okay, here's our lockbox. We're at 1861 West 33rd Street. We're gonna go ahead and get into this box, and I'll see you on the inside.